Okay, so I wanted to do a little garden tour before my trip and show you guys and myself what it looks like before, so I can see what changes when I get back. So I've got a bunch of flowers in these pots, and this guy, I also brought my map of what I put where. Mind you, I've definitely added, transplanted, so some things could have changed. So I've got some seed dill here that I planted, lettuce, Swiss chard, a bunch of different types of probably spinach, it looks like, or mixed greens, it looks more like. And then down here in these pots, these are potatoes, which I need to prune and add soil and open up my bag some more before I leave. Mint, greens, more greens. I need to thin those out, so I may have a salad tonight. More Swiss chard. Okay, so then I've got some broccoli along there, white radishes, some summer bulbs there and there, some Mr. Bell sweet peppers. These were my spring flowers, and then I got some more summer bulbs coming there and there. These are some more red radishes, which I thinned out some. Maybe have to do some more. What surprised me was the red onions, how well those guys are doing. The yellow onions, or Spanish onions, are puny. There are some other seeds in between. These guys are bulbs from the original garden that kind of survived my yanking, but I like them when they flower, so I'm leaving them. These guys are all garlic. There's some green onions that haven't sprouted. Maybe there's some haven't come up, but most of this is garlic. There's supposedly celery in here. Don't know if it actually did anything. And this is my celery or lettuce bed. So this guy was a transplant, already bolted. I haven't even harvested. It just bolted straight up. Same with this guy. That's what it seems to pretty much do. It never gets big enough to do an actual harvest. It just bolts. So, or flowers. My weed section back there, because I can't really reach it, so I just throw all my weeds over there. So over here I've got this batch here is spinach. This one is salad bowl lettuce in there, baby spinach in here, gourmet lettuce really hasn't done much of anything, and white Boston lettuce hasn't done much of anything. I don't know that this is romaine because this was a transplant, so I don't really remember. This is spinach, so I think something's kind of moved around, but there's nothing really substantial from the seeds, except for the ones that were in pots first, and then I transplanted down here. Over here is my herb garden, and over here I have parsley, some summer savory, which I've never tried, which I was kind of curious about. Basil's done like nothing, really. I have a couple transplanted parsley guys in there, and then this one is cilantro, and this guy is a dill from the actual garden place here. So that's what it looks like before I go on my trip, and we'll see what it looks like when I come back.